Hey everybody, it's Sean Cummings here at the Gourmet Grill for Buy for Less. Today I made potato cakes. We'll get started on them here in just a minute. I'm going to throw a little of this blue cheese sauce that I made on the side, so I've got something to dip them on. Everybody's holiday has some food or some festivities to go with it, and I'm always interested in it and always have been. So the way I introduce my kids to it is through food. It really is a pretty simple way to find out how other people lived and how other people ate. So stick with us. I'm going to give this a try. It is excellent. And leeks grow in sand, so they are invariably dirty. Out of the whole leek, the only thing that's worth anything is this area. And you're just going to cut that open, and cut this open again, and cut this open. And then we're just going to fine cut like so. And a couple of tablespoons of flour. Dishes with this much potatoes in it, you're probably literally looking at a teaspoon of salt. And make sure you put a little pepper in there. There's nothing really else flavoring this. The leeks will flavor it marvelously. Okay, now let's talk about these potatoes. We're getting ready to shred them. I'm going to rinse them in a little bit of water first to get the potato starch off. Some people will do that, some people won't. Do this last because the potatoes are going to turn colors on you if you don't. You can always put in a little bit of lemon water and it'll keep them from turning colors. It's mostly peeled, doesn't have to be perfect. Shredding potatoes, obviously no big deal. You do this, okay, it's real red. We used to have to do these from scratch when I was younger, and as I got older, quite honestly, we'd stick dishwashers with this job. Oh boy, look at these real quick. They're already turning on me. I've got to get a lot of water out. Make it a little bit easier to work. And in we go. Now we'll mix these things up. We're going to fry them in a little bit of oil. Kind of a weird hash brown you're going to come in your way. Believe it or not, I put about a tablespoon or a teaspoon of salt in here. May or may not be enough. That's all they look like. It's really not so big of a deal. You just want them to be able to stick together. There's a fair amount of oil in here, and I'm just waiting until it gets hot. So I'm going to put my little cakes in there, and that's it. There's no perfect way to do this. You just fry them up until they're golden brown. Then we're going to have to come up with a sauce for them. That's going to be the trick. You need to invent a sauce. You know how to tell if something's warm, don't you? Put some whatever you're cooking in there and see if it starts cooking up. We're good. All right, so little balls. Gonna pat them out, drop them down. Little balls, pat them out, drop them down. Flatten them out a little bit. Now, to be honest, when I made these in the past, I thought I remember these being a little wetter as the word we would use in the restaurant business. Potatoes, it's going to take a while. So I've mixed ranch dressing. I'll throw a little blue cheese in there. I love the taste of ranch and blue cheese mixed together. I'm kind of embarrassed to say that, but it makes an excellent blue cheese. And I know it doesn't sound like blue cheese go with potato, but we want them a little more brown than that. But I also don't want them to turn colors because they've seen too much of the air. A little restaurant trick for you is throw these on paper towels before you serve them.